don't like it. He looks scary.
I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's not pretty. Maybe we should go.
No, we can't go. I want to see Dribbles.
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless You call that a pose? Again! Again!
Peanut, he doesn't look too good.
I think he looks fine.
Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can!
I don't like it. He looks
Oh.
scary.
Oh, that's it! Make love to the air, skellies! You call that a pose? Again! Again!
No, we can't go. I want to see Dribbles.
You've seen him twice already.
And I want to see Dribbles.
Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can! Oh, that's it! Make love to the air, skellies!
Oh, please.
The Megalator, Peanut. He doesn't look too good.
I think he looks fine.
You call that a pose? Again! Again!
I don't like it. He looks scary.
Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can!
Maybe we should go.
Oh, that's it! Make love to the air, skellies!
No, we can't go. I want to see Dribbles.
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
And I want to see
You call that a pose? Again! Again! Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can! Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me! These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer. Normally, I'd invite... Oh, that's it! Make love to the air, skellies! that a pose? Again. Again!
Crimson! Please! Oh, please!
Maybe later.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty. Ooh, don't.
I don't like...
The beast ignores you, her eyes locked on the crowd. You see a tidal wave of hate and violence in her eyes. Before she turns away, she will attack and kill at the first opportunity.
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Yeah, and I want to see Dribbles again!
Teeth bared, the creature is near rabid in his bloodlust. He growls a clear warning. Hollow eyes, pale gums. This beast isn't angry. He's starving. At the mention of the word meat, his stance softens. He whimpers in gratitude and falls on the morsel instantly.
No, we can't go! I want to see Dribbles!
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Yeah, and I want to see Dribbles again!
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Hang on now, soldier. I'm not paying for your sins.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect! Patience, patience. You'll get your time to shine. I promise. special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend. Because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. Is this part of the show? Praise the Absolute. Here comes the punchline.
I always knew I'd die at a circus. Cutting to the chase.
Another shifter. Glad we didn't kill the real dribbles, I think.
Sated by his meal, the beast's eyes shine with gratitude.
Coming to this plane was a mistake.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Coming to this plane was Why do you have to go missing now of all times? Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every colour and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say? That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
I'm just a... Why are you so nosy? Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life. But please don't. Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you. You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. But I do. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now. I want more than to fight at your side, or sit around the campfire with you. I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine. But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest. I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more. You have bonded with Karlach, body and soul. Her scent lingers on your skin. If there is to be anything between us, it must be with her consent. And perhaps someday, her participation. Take your time. I'll be waiting.
I was wondering if this might come up. I've seen the two of you with your heads down more than once now. So go on, what is it? Our bed? Look, I'm not opposed in theory, but that's really not where I'm at right now. Not in my soul, not in my body. Halsin's great. If there was going to be someone more, I could see it being him. But not now. Probably not ever. You don't need to apologize. I want to know what's on your mind. Always. Look, I don't want to be with Halsin like that. But if you do, that matters to me. We've only got our lives, after all. Short ones. Possibly very short with all the mad shit we get up to. Look at me. You're very important to me. Your happiness is very important to me. If Halsin will make you happy, what can I say but go for it? I don't need to hear all the gory details, mind. But have a little fun while you can.
When I first met you, saving yourself from Ceramorphosis was your greatest wish. And yet now, I trust your leadership and respect your decisions, but I truly hope this is not something we come to regret. I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well, and Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves. Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose. What would you like to know? Anytime.
Not a good time. Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed, but need to stay alert all the same.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. I couldn't say, but think about this. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as Father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14, and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it, too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of law, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back? Wonderful, isn't it? Torril's history is written within our city's walls. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady wines at the Elf Song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
Belfry, bell ringers only past this point.
Slowly, one of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
I thought we'd be safe in the game. I heard the stories.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to
I should send you back to the fish pits, oyster boy.
I'm still learning. There's so much to...
Run quicker.
Why don't we talk about something else? Did you try that rye bread recipe I gave you?
Really? The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread?
We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
Remember, eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
The Absolute's army will be here any day now.
Stop fretting. The steel watch will be the stop to them.
Those machines will form a circle around the upper city as soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words. We'll be on our own.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
I've packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
I know, sweetie. But we'll be safe in the wilds. All right?
You throw a fit when there's no hot water. You wouldn't last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass pray.
I'm not surprised. Gonwick always indulged him. And he's got a spark in his eye I don't like. Looks Lively. Take the useless...
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
Let us talk to him. Please, if you could just...
The steel watch will put a stop to them. At least let the children in. Nothing more in for scraps for days.
Packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
We loved Father Logan as you did.
Citizens only.
We never hurt him. It had nothing to do with his death. I swear it.
Edict is to welcome all into his embrace. Salve all suffering by allowing his to suffer the most.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwin is buried.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin. Date of birth unknown. Died 1491 DR.
Faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas. Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say? Oh, well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR. Here lies Valoric 1456 DR. 1399 DR. Died born 1411 DR. Flintster died 1485 DR. 1400 DR. Died 1456 DR. Died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Time to get going.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Heart's breaking loose.
Goodness me, that's terrible.
Buddy is my favourite. This is
Guild
great.
robbers are usually decent enough folk. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Deliver my fault.
Inside the city.
Why don't you take your complaints?
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell?
What would happen to them if we attack? I share your fear.
So we should do nothing? Just wait for the next wave? We're as desperate as the rest of these savages.
Nothing less will do.
And if we fail, who will stand between them and the innocent?
If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices.
A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future. They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. The main entrance is blockaded, but there is another way. Near the park, you will find a broken tower, mid-repair. Climb the scaffolding, and you can enter his palace. It may be watched, but you will not walk into the slaughter that we did. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
I know tears will not bring our children back. If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same. He's only wrong. We have no good choices.
So we may shut
That loaf we had in Waterdeep. Big one.
God, I can practically smell it.
Christine didn't clean the cookware, Mother Mona.
Again. Garen, you know the rule. We cook, your wife cleans.
It's only a couple of pots. I'll do it.
How did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
Somebody drunk it, Ma.
Oh, you're no sauce. I'd put my money on Christine.
The state of this cart. But what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving
Cazador's nest of serpents must be a starving thing. Nothing less will do.
we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
What do you get out of this?
What are you calling this
Enough
new
to clean
business?
Crimson's cage, but not enough to organize the wine.
Let the kid come.
Madam Lucretius
He wants to
is
teach the
very
refugees a lesson.
W worthy. Come, see.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a treato? Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Oh, it's been an age since your last break, my darling. All right. I shall stop fussing. That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling.
Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
Come on, open up.
What's inside?
means we're getting a real room.
Hear me out. Jerez's caress.
With a flick of the wrist.
Staying in a
It's got private music and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
confuses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break his nose.
Why does Bronze Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great. Better off sleeping in the gutter than that centipede. I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Hear me out. Jerez's caress also has roots.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good girl.
why does Bronze Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great. We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on a roll.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? back soon.
Ah, here. You haven't even got inside.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again.
Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
That doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drought.
I said they had 15.
In the gutter, then that was anything.
Ah, here. You haven't even got inside yet.
I'm not going inside.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delight? I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. I'm exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
The
Well, I do.
librarian does this thing.
Which
with
means
her
we're getting a real
fools and.
Such a birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Charesse's caress is a...
Hear me out. Charesse's caress also has rooms.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant...
Are the gods truly this petty?
Refugees. Outsiders.
Great headline.
Enough, Ketzer. Sir, you need to stay.
Looks like those two are about to fight.
For the Stone Lord.
Let's make this quick.
Can't even catch my breath. Should get started.
give up. Let's do this. Let's finish this. Got to concentrate.
You did good, stranger. Someone had tried to slink away rather than get involved. They wouldn't earn the gratitude of the guild. A new flavour of scum that's been muscling in on our business. Agents of the Stone Lord. Lucky you. He's a newcomer to our delightful underworld. And he doesn't play nice with others. We think he's in league with the absolute cultists. This little operation here certainly suggests so. The guild always wins in the end. But this Stone Lord is trouble. Of course! The guild always rewards good work. Now scram!
city. Up on the hill.
A welcome rest.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
We've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
We pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
I bet that's where he keeps the valuables.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
And I wasn't informed. Bloody meddling flames.
What are you still looking at? You've got a job to do. Hop to it.
Something the matter? If you're sure.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Careful. There's a trap here.
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself! You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Not now.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere. Double the patrol. Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. You and I have nothing more to say to one another.
I got you.
Attention, fists. Listen up.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take down...
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells. You're free to go. This time. But next time you won't be so lucky.
Attention, fists. Listen up.
Let's get this over with.
Ready.
for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'd go away for a few days and...
The Rivington rats don't waste any time, do they? I can see why they were so highly recommended. Anyway, I have a lot to do now those squatters are out of my hair. Goodbye! How do you... Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to do this. Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there, tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Here, take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
Open up.
as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do. You're going to hire all the
Nearly there now.
refugees.
You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Cleaning, cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless.
That's why we need
What
to
do you
walk
get
just
out
a
of this?
little more. One foot in front of the
Right
other.
thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy
Not
can
asking
handle.
for much, just a teensy investment to get me started.
This one time we'll make an exception.
What
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire. Catchy, right?
Mate, there is so much wrong with that name.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Monsieur, it's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk
Think
just a
about
little
it.
more.
They're stuck here with no
One
coin
foot
and
in front
nothing
of
to
the
do. You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
I know, little one, but
Cleaning,
you'll be in a
cooking,
big,
construction, the possibilities are
soon
endless.
enough.
You have anything
What
you
do
want
you
for
get
supper.
out of this?
All the treats your tummy can
That's
handle.
the right thing to do, isn't it?
Never allowed sweet things
Everyone
right
deserves the
before
chance to make some coin.
This one time we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Unfortunate incident involving a child's
I'm not asking for much, just a teensy investment to get me started.
Nearly there now. You can see the
What are you
city.
calling this
Up on the
new
hill.
business?
Monsieur,
Cheap
it's
and
up there and
cheerful.
we're down here.
Refugees for hire.
That's why we
Right.
need to walk just a little more.
Mate,
One
there
foot
is
in
so
front of the
much
other.
wrong with that name.
Seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have
Think about
anything you
it.
want for
They're
supper.
stuck here with no coin
All the
and nothing
treats
to
your
do.
tummy can handle.
You're going to hire
Never
all
allowed
the
sweet things right before
refugees.
bed.
Just like that.
This one time we'll make an exception.
Cleaning, cooking,
As long as you stop
construction, the
sulking and
possibilities are
start
endless.
walking right now.
What do you get out of this?
Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Monsieur, it's up there and we're down here.
I'm not asking
That's
for
why
much.
we need to walk just a little
teensy
more.
investment to get me
One
started.
foot in front of the other.
Seeing that for days.
What are you calling this new business?
I know, little
And
one,
cheerful.
but you'll be in a big,
Refugees for hire.
cozy bed soon
Catchy,
enough.
right?
You have anything you want for supper.
There is so
All the
much wrong
treats
with
your
that
tummy
name.
can handle.
We never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
Of course.
Nearly there now.
Cooking,
You can see
construction,
the
the
city.
possibilities are endless.
Up on the hill.
Monsieur,
What do you
it's up
get
there
out of
and
this?
we're down here.
Well,
That's
the
why
right
we
thing
need to
do,
walk
isn't it?
just a little more.
Everyone deserves the chance to
One
make some
foot in front
coin.
of the other.
Seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper.
Much, just a
All the
teensy
treats your tummy
investment to
can
get me started.
We never allowed sweet things right before bed.
What are you
One
calling
time
this
we'll
new
make an exception.
business?
As long as you stop
And
sulking and
cheerful.
start walking right
Refugees for
now.
hire. Catchy, right?
Mate, there
there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Just
See it? It's up there.
think
and we're
about
down
it.
here.
They're stuck here with no coin
That's
and
why we
nothing to
need
do.
to walk just a little
You're
more.
going to hire all the
One foot in
refugees.
front of the other.
Just like that.
Seeing that for days. My
Cleaning,
feet hurt.
cooking, construction, the possibilities are
No,
endless.
little one. But you'll be in a big,
What do you get out
cozy
of
bed
this?
soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the
Everyone
treats
deserves
your
the
tummy
chance to
can
make
handle.
some coin.
Never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
I'm not asking for much, just a teensy investment to get me started.
Uh-huh. What are you calling this new
Nearly there now.
business?
You can see the city.
And
Up on the hill.
Refugees for hire.
It's up
Captain,
there.
right?
We're down here.
That's why we
There
need
is
to
so
walk
much
just a
wrong with
little
that
more.
name.
One foot in front of the other.
Seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one. But you'll be in a big,
Think
cozy
about
bed
it.
soon
They're
enough.
stuck here with no coin and nothing to
Anything
do.
you want for supper.
You're
All
going to
the
hire
treats
all
your
the
tummy can handle.
refugees. Just like
Never
that.
allowed sweet things right before bed.
Cleaning, cooking,
This one time,
construction, the
we'll make an
possibilities are
exception.
endless.
As long as you stop sulking and
What do
start
you
walking
get out of
right
this?
now.
Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it?
Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
See it? It's up there.
Not
and
asking
we're
for
down here.
much, just a
That's
teensy
why we
investment
need
to
to
get me
walk just a
started.
little more. One foot in front of the other.
What are you calling this new
Days.
business?
My feet hurt.
Cheap and cheerful.
I know,
Refugees
little
for
one.
hire.
But you'll be in a
Captain,
big,
right?
cozy bed soon enough.
Mate,
You have
there is so
anything
much
you
wrong
want for
with that
supper.
name.
All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start
Think
walking
about
right
it.
now.
They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
Cleaning, cooking, construction, the
Nearly
possibilities
there
are
now.
endless.
You can see the city.
What
Up
do
on the
you
hill.
get out of this?
See it? It's up there.
It's the
and we're
right
down
thing to
here.
do, isn't it?
That's
Everyone
why we
deserves
need
the
to
chance to
walk
make some
just a
coin.
little more. One foot in front of the other.
Seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one. But you'll be in a big,
Not asking for
cozy
much.
bed soon
Just
enough.
a teensy investment to get me started.
Anything you want for supper. All the treats your
Uh-huh.
tummy can handle.
What are you calling this
Never
new
allowed sweet things
business?
right before bed.
Cheap and
One
cheerful.
time, we'll make an
Refugees for
exception.
hire.
As long as you
Captain,
stop
right?
sulking and start walking right now.
Mate, there is so much wrong with that name.
How many red caps are missing?
More than a handful, less than a bunch.
How many
Nearly
red
there now.
caps are in there?
You can see the
Think
city.
about it.
Up on the
They're
hill.
stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
It's up there. And we're
You're
down
going to
here.
hire all the refugees.
That's why we need to
Just
walk
like that.
just a little more.
Cleaning,
foot in front of
cooking,
the other.
construction, the possibilities are endless.
Days. My feet hurt.
What do you get out of this?
I know, little one. But
It's the
you'll
right
be in a
thing to
big,
do, isn't it?
cozy bed soon
Everyone
enough.
deserves the chance to make some
have
coin.
anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception.
Not asking for
As long as you
much,
stop
just
sulking
a
and start
teensy
walking right
investment to
now.
get me started.
But I got his knee.
Huh? What are you calling this new business?
Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire.
Nearly there now.
Captain, right?
You can see the city. Up on the hill.
There is so much wrong with that name.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
You've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
You'll be in a big...
You're going to
cozy
hire
bed
all
soon
the
enough.
refugees.
And you have
Just like that.
everything you want for supper.
Of course.
All the
Cleaning,
treats your
cooking,
tummy can handle.
construction. The possibilities are endless.
Never allowed sweet things right before bed.
What do you get out of
One
this?
time, we'll make an exception.
Well, it's the
As
right
long as you
thing
stop
to do,
sulking
isn't
and
it?
start walking
Everyone
right
deserves
now.
the chance to make some coin. I'm not asking for
Nearly
much.
there now.
Just a
You can see the city.
investment to get me
Up on the hill.
started.
See it? It's up there and we're down
What are
here.
you calling this snoozy
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
And cheerful.
One foot in front
Refugees
of the
for
other.
hire. That's
Saying
right.
that for days. My feet hurt.
There is so much rain
No,
with that name.
little one. But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
And you have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
Never
Think
allowed
about
sweet
it.
things right before
They're stuck
bed.
here with no coin and nothing to
One
do.
time, we'll make an exception.
You're going to hire
As
all
long
the
as you stop
refugees.
sulking and start walking
like
right now.
Of course. Cleaning, cooking, construction. The possibilities are endless. What do you get out of this? Well, it's the right thing to do.
Nearly there
isn't
now.
it?
You can see
Everyone
the
deserves
city.
a chance to make some
Up on the hill.
coin.
See it? It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Saying that for
Not
days.
asking for much. Just a teensy investment to get me
know,
started.
little But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon
What are you
enough.
calling this?
Anything you want for supper.
Cheap
All
and
the treats
cheerful.
your tummy can handle.
Refugees for hire.
Never allowed
Catchy,
sweet
right?
things right before bed.
Mate,
One time,
there is
we'll
so
make an
much wrong
exception.
with that name.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
I should arrest you all for gross negligence.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and
Nearly
nothing
there
to do.
now. You can see the city.
You're going to hire
Up
all
on the
the
hill.
refugees. Just like that.
It's up there and we're down here.
Cleaning, cooking,
That's why we
construction.
need
The
to
possibilities
walk
are
just a
endless.
little more. One foot
What do
in front
you
of the
get
other.
out of this?
Saying that for days.
It's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
Precisely how many red caps are missing?
I'm not asking for much.
I just told you. 6.
The Absolute Army on its way. Not a chance.
What's the harm in one night? Think
My
of it.
dad said I'm not
Actual
allowed.
beds. Pillows.
Would be most pleasing to sleep indoors.
No.
He wants to teach.
Zog said to leave, so we're leaving. End of story.
This whole situation stinks. They take your gold.
This woman is going mad. Please, can I see the triad?
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
I tried. Don't have the strength to face another 10 days on the road.
The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about regret.
Mummy?
Let us talk to him. Please, if you could just...
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of the people. Our.
This is front page material.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let
Librarian does this
anything
thing with her whip, right, on all fours, and...
Butter. Oh, honey. Guess we should stock up.
Buy a painting.
Go on, treat yourself. Do come again. Buy a painting. Go on, treat yourself. Do come again.
Brothel? I don't know. Pleasure house?
Yes, I'll know it when I see it.
Decadent delight.
It's good for you.
They don't care in the gutter, then that's anything negative. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
Don't worry. I don't. Everyone caresses caress.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
Break his nose. Good boy.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and...
Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you.
We can talk later.
We'll feel the sun on our skin after all this time.
Butter! Oh, honey! Yes, we should...
Just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is Sharess's caress is a...
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Chance to start over. And I will gladly do so.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Let me show you.
But I wouldn't dare guess at them. Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
Pleasure doing business. Don't open this.
Just think. Soon we'll feel the sun on our skin after all this time.
You deserve to cut loose.
Librarians, as they say, have to wave away on all fours and...
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
We will miss it.
Something the matter?
And I will gladly do so.
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? Aye, I'll second that. It's all right where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Light on my feet.
I'm sure he has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
One more mark, then we can go.
The Master said we have enough. The Black Mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the Master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there, ready for me when the Mass is complete. And we're finally granted our freedom. After 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
Relax. The Black Mass won't start until Master drags Astarion from whatever hole he's hiding in. We have time to find one more person. I didn't realize we had company.
Please pay my brother no mind. His imagination and his mouth get the better of him sometimes. But it does not matter. We were just leaving anyway. Weren't we, Petras?
Yes, of course, dear sister. I just need a moment, and then we can leave.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
Music? And all-round pleasant
had
folks.
any bargain.
Don't you two have rocks
And if
for
a
brains?
patron confuses me for a member of staff,
Probably breakers.
Just think. Soon. It's time.
Time to skulk about. Let's see what you're hiding.
Do you think the Master plans to expand his territory? Take...
We are just leaving. We have a celebration to attend.
On.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
Any sense?
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
Oh, Father, give me strength. Also hazards.
we are not staying.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. In and out.
And if a confuses me
You
for
had
a
any
member of
bargain?
staff,
Probably
Probably Rivington next week.
pleasure house, den of decadent delight.
But I'm no interest in it. So loud.
It has plenty of...
Great.
There's blood by the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too. A list of names. Father Lorgan's on here, crossed off. A target list, perhaps?
Figured me out.
You're out of luck.
I will pay any toll, serve any foul whim, name the price.
Is there anything better than a loyal dog? I much prefer a cat.
No traps, please.
You must want for something. Need something.
Everyone does. But what I need, you do not have. And never will.
You underestimate the Forgotten Prince's closest sword, Devil. Hand it over. Much more than your fate, mine.
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells would you do with it? Think a little, Captain Boss.
He can be set free. I know he can be set free.
If you had any bargaining chips, they've all rather floated off into the astral plane. You're out of luck.
You must hear me, Devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's...
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing, can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore. Oh, calm, it's the reason. I'll admit, you've impressed me. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an elder brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Whistle. There's dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
That doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drow.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How interesting. No doubt he impressed upon you the need to do so. And what did he want in return for this knowledge? I am glad you had the sense to turn him down. But it certainly does matter. Anything that threatens our alliance threatens our chances of defeating the Elder Brain. So I ask you again, what were the terms of the deal he offered you?
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access. Its thoughts slide into yours, turning through them like fingers, sifting for answers, which it finds.
You're telling the truth. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Sharessa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's done.
Then that's an equanimity.
Nothing to keep up my prices. Get your seafood in.
Father, give me strength, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen. Yes,
A scant few customers today.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son. And yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Raphael possesses a powerful relic called the Orphic Hammer. That hammer is the only thing capable of smashing the chains that bind the Prince of the Comet. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices. He must keep the Orphic Hammer there. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
You have the key to my heart.
I put it on especially for you.
I put it on especially for you. I put it on especially for you. I put it on especially for you.
A deck who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldur? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.